Diversity and 10, we back with another video, you feel me? It's LockedNJaay, you feel me?
Big J.
Lethal Sympathy, you feel me? And
Now.
yeah, you know we got another guest, you feel me? And
Neisha'S.
Same day as the last guest, or next guest, whatever.
y'all saying getting into content for y'all, you feel me? Really putting in this work, but
2 days.
So on God. But anyways, tell us about yourself, you feel me? We know you, I know you do a lot, and a lot of people know you do a lot, but a lot of people
They don't know
really
specifics.
they don't know the specifics. So we gonna help you get yourself out there more today.
Thank you. So I'm Neisha'S. I am a booking agent. I do consulting and management. I make music sometimes, and I correlate events.
Okay, so how you get into all that?
So
Like, I'm really interested because I was with you. I've known you since middle school. So like, I seen you get out of high school and immediately go to Florida and just start doing your shit. And I didn't know what it was. So yeah, I'm really interested.
So when I first moved to Florida, well, even before I moved to Florida, like when I was younger, I was always modeling, and then I stopped. And then when I moved to Florida, I started again, and then that kind of like broadened my perspective of like the entertainment industry. Because not many people know what models do, or like, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, so after I started getting into modeling, I was like, okay, I actually want more paid gigs. And then I ended up joining a modeling agency, and it was not what I expected. And even before I joined the modeling agency, I was like, I want to start my own, but I need experience. I need to see how they work and flow in order to like do this on my own. But like I said, it was too much drama. It was just too much. So I got out of it, and then I started my own agency. And then from there, I seen how event promotion and hosting was, music video modeling, which are vixens, and then I started to manage and consult these models and some of these artists that wanted to connect with me, and some of these promoters that actually needed help getting into the industry more.
So like, they don't know, but like, we was at the thing last night. So you got all those people by yourself?
I don't really know. I know that like I worked really hard to promote, and then there was a few more people on our team that helped promote it, and then the artist that was there, some of them posted it and was like, hey, about type stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot of people knew me there, so, and I was pretty surprised to see some of the people that was there, because like I only knew their Instagram or their stage name. I didn't know their real name, and it was like people I went to school with. So.
Right.
That's good.
So, what really like attracted you to this whole industry? Like, just in the like, what is it called? Managing models, just all that. Like, what like, cause you obviously have a passion for it. So like, yeah, what made you be like, oh yeah, that's what I want to pursue?
It's pretty deep, but
Let's hear it.
I first started studying psychology, and then like knowing how the human brain reacts to things and stuff like that, and in sociology, how people react to other people. And then after that, I was like, okay, this is very, very, very interesting, because as you know, the entertainment industry uses psychology on us. So I studied that, and then I was like, okay, this is how they do this. And then with the modeling, I was like, I can make a lot more money with just like a lot of pretty females on my side, and we can all like just split the money like that.
Right.
Would you say that you stopped from time to time or whatever? What was your reasoning for like being like, nah, this shit ain't it right now? You feel me?
Yes.
Because everybody, sometimes you get to that point where this shit just be like, hell nah.
I know you
Obviously,
like,
still
fuck
here. You still here, so that's all that matters. But what
Right.
made you feel like you had to stop?
I guess I'll go from like my past experiences to my most recent. So in the past, I was like, okay, this is pretty much a lot. And then a lot of the models that I was dealing with wasn't really experienced, so I had to like teach them a lot. And then some of them weren't really like good with other females, so I had to like learn how to make sure it wasn't so much tension between these ladies. And then I had a lot of haters along the way. And it kinda,
We
like,
talked about
pushed
that
me.
off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like pushed me away, kind of like, oh shit, like, am I really ready for this? But I was like, nah, fuck it, I'm ready for this, you know. And then my most recent is just like the account kind of like got deleted, and I was already like, I was talking to my brother the other night. I was like, I don't know if I should do this. Like, it is a lot of stress. I have to travel over there, and I'm in a whole new state, doing a whole different thing. Well, I'm not really doing a whole different thing, but more different than what I was doing there. It's more expanded. and you actually have to communicate with these people and see them in person, especially if you manage somebody, so you can have that respect and that connection with the people that you manage. So it's kind of like difficult for me, and I really don't want to like go back to Orlando right now. So yeah, I guess it's like my own self stopping me.
Alright. I was gonna say, is that those like experiences what made you go from Orlando back to here?
No, it was actually a like bigger opportunity here. As you guys know, like my mom, she owns a lounge,
Right.
and I'm in that industry, and I know how to like get things good and running and out there and lit. So I was like, okay, I really want to help her. And then I wanted to join the Air Force. I mean, I don't think I'm doing it anymore because I'm not trying to get that shot. But yeah, and you know, with that money, I was still gonna be doing what I wanted to do. I was gonna open up 3 different studios in 3 different states, and so yeah, it's just been kind of a process.
Alright.
But it seemed like you really got a plan. Like, you definitely know what you want to do. That's good. And you really took the time to get into this shit.
One of the few females around here that
God.
have a plan and are executing. So,
Nah, for real.
Let's say that.
That's what I'm saying. You can tell you just took the step to go to Florida, and then came back. You've gone other places. So it's like, yeah, like you definitely came a long way. And
I was gonna say it's definitely admirable.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
like I said to the Ty, like my nigga, like I don't want nobody on here that's bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna tell, like I told you off camera, like when you want to get into YouTube, you do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I really fuck with that shit. Like when niggas is passionate about what they doing. So
I mean, it takes a lot of motivation, like self-motivation at that, because you're only going to make things move how you want it to move. Like, and I really like a lot of output from people because I study other people and I study myself or whatever. But like, that's what gives me the most motivation, like seeing how other people feel or think about things. Because I know how I feel or think about things, and I know like how far it may be or how hard it may be, but like knowing that other people are like, nah, maybe you shouldn't quit, like I see this, it just helps me a lot more.
right.
Yeah, no, I mean, as long as you got those few that's supporting you, or just know people that's supporting you, you're gonna be good.
Yeah, you definitely can't go anywhere without any supporters. I don't care if you got 5 supporters, you better triple that amount, because you're not going anywhere. And that's why networking is very, very, very important. You know, just getting somebody's Instagram or social media.
Yeah, nah, it's really about like the people and if you want to make something shake.
But and that's the thing too. It's got to be genuine. Like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, it really like nigga. Like, if I'm not fucking with you, I don't care if you got 10,000, 100,000, one. Like nigga, fuck you. But you know what I'm saying? If we vibing, then it's different. Like, and then it really click. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like we talked about off camera, like you do a lot. Like you do managing. You manage the models, but what else do you do?
Like in the industry type or
Yeah.
like on the side?
Just like everything. Like what else do you do?
I mean, you already know I do hair and everything.
Yeah.
Like that.
So let's talk about that.
Okay. So I had started.
Did my hair. Shit.
I know.
You done it. You done his hair.
You done my hair.
Yeah.
Everybody's. It's like, no. But I started when I was young, cause my mom, she started doing my hair like how I didn't want it, or she stopped doing my hair. So I was like, okay, like let me start doing this by myself. Now I just learned on myself, and then from there I practiced on my siblings because I have a lot. And then from there, people actually wanted to like get their hair done by me, and I was like, okay, like this is something that I can do. But it just kind of like got old for me because I know how to do it, and it's just like I don't really want to like put in the work to expand that. Because if I was going to do something big with doing hair, I would get me a hair shop or
Right.
you know. And then I would have to study cosmetology and all this, and it's like, oh, really.
So it's just something like on the side type shit. Where
I got another question. I want to know like what was it like for you to like do your first gig, like with everything. No, I mean like with with the industry and all that.
It's always like a learning process. I'm somebody, I love to learn. So when it comes to gigs and things not going right, I always like when it's there, when I'm inside of the gig, I'm focusing on what's going right. But in the back of my mind, I'm focusing on what's going wrong so I can correct it.
right. It's more of like a perfectionist thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we like a lot of creators have that problem. It's like nigga, I want this shit to be perfect.
Yeah, it's gotta be
But
that.
at the same time, like it always can't be that. You know what I'm saying?
It's always gonna be something you have to work on.
It's a struggle, my nigga. Like that shit is tough.
But so yeah, like how was your first gig?
It was, what was my first gig? I think it was an event hosting, if I'm not
in Orlando.
mistaken. Yeah.
Where?
So I had the ladies, but some of the ladies weren't like honest and truthful, so they didn't really like show up, or they didn't promote how they were supposed to promote.
Okay.
And then the promoter, he didn't really do his job of promoting, so it wasn't right. You know, it wasn't packed and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, like this is not right. But yeah.
What, you do music?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that shit. So right now.
Oh God.
I mostly do like vocalizing for other people's music, or I mean, I try to create my own music, but I'm not really that confident with it. You know, I'm like, oh, I don't really know what to say, or does this even sound right? Because some of the notes is just confusing. So I've been trying to like work more on being comfortable with that, because I know I can sing and everything like that, but I'm trying to get more confident with it. Basically.
So you plan on like doing like actual music, like on like your brother, like rapping or like singing and then putting it out on platforms and shit?
I want to try that. Yes.
That's hard as shit.
Would you ever make music with
What type of music you made?
Would you ever make music with T2?
Yeah, I would.
Brother, sister collab?
Yes.
The twins?
The twins.
Oh, God.
What you talking about? Call that shit the twin team.
Yeah, I'm saying they got drop a tape. What you talking about?
The twin team.
That should be
Right.
hard, goddamn.
No.
So, what type of music do you make? Like, so you say, like, you solely sing, or would you say you a rapping that bitch too? Cause I can see you being a rapper.
I can switch it up. Yeah, I really can switch it up.
I ain't never scared. So,
I know, I ain't never scared.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God.
yeah,
Scared,
that's all.
goddamn.
Yeah.
Get in the booth. What the fuck is these bitches talking about?
Right. I'll punch them in their fucking mouth. You know, some shit like that. Like,
Oh, this nigga
consulting.
So what is that?
It's like you are trying to help somebody like with whatever they're doing. So when it comes to artists, I'm in a specific niche. I help them with branding and marketing, because that's what I do for almost everything that I do.
Right.
I help them see like, oh, do you need a blueprint, or do you want your own blueprint? Do you want to start something new? And it's really hard to kind of start something new, because it's not really nothing new under the sun. Like, you're always going to sound like somebody
Right.
maybe, or like this type of music, or use this type of beat that somebody else has used, unless you make your own, and it's kind of...
Nah, there's literally like, you can't do nothing new that nobody has done before. You just gotta make it your own way. Like, and that's just what it is.
Really?
You gotta do it better than niggas. Like,
Make that shit evolve type shit.
Yeah.
It'll never be new.
The main
It
thing
will
at this
never be
point
new.
is you just gotta have your own taste, touch,
Soul.
yeah, like,
sauce
you know,
on it. You have to have yours though, like,
Exactly.
because everybody's doing a lot.
Right.
Just
Facts.
like me, like I'm trying to get more into like the TikTok shit with fitness, and it's just like there's a lot of people doing that. So
Right.
like to really stand out with whatever you want to do, you gotta just be yourself, be different. Like you just gotta stand out how you stand out, because there's a lot of people doing it.
Right. But yeah, basically help them brand and market. And that's really about it, because some people just need that stepping stone. They already have the talent, and they might already have the supporters, but they need to know how to like get themselves out there and market themselves the way they want to be seen
Right.
by other people.
Oh, that's tough.
Nah, for real.
I was gonna say, including like going back to your event, my nigga. Yeah, we've met a lot of niggas last night that y'all might see on this bitch. So you know what I'm saying? Keep an eye for that. But
Networking.
I really appreciate you just hosting it, because
Yeah.
that just gave us more opportunity,
Yeah.
Put us on.
et cetera, et cetera. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
and
saying?
you already been trying to help me with like consulting and stuff, so like I appreciate that
Of course.
for sure.
anytime.
But yeah, nah, like that shit was great last night. You definitely did your thing. It's a great event. I had fun. I know I had a good time. I feel like everybody had a good time in there.
Yeah.
For sure.
She made me step outside my comfort box, because when I had to go, like, I felt like going up and talking to niggas, and I don't, like, that's not my vibe. I would just sit back in my corner and do my shit.
Oh God.
I had to get up and talk to niggas, just because it was that scene. Like, you can't not get up and talk to niggas and make
Yeah.
yourself known.
As you seen, like in the beginning, everybody was in their own groups, and I was like, no, this is not how an event
Right.
is
As soon
supposed to
as the performance started going, then
be. Yeah, I was
she
like,
got
oh,
jumping.
y'all,
Nah,
you
for
guys
real.
not need anything, y'all
Yeah.
can always step inside, network, get your name out there. So it just takes a little bit of push.
And then we've also talked about this off camera, like us, but like also all of us, like, and just with other people, like my nigga, if we all work together, You know what I'm saying? Like, we could all
go quicker, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's just, and
so
niggas
simple.
be selfish and envious, and it really be weird. Like, it's just weird. Like, why? Like, it's weird as shit. Like, it's weird as fuck. Why would you not want to
be winning?
Yeah,
Right.
like
Simply, like that's just.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what made me start a modeling agency. I was just like, we all need to come together and make some money, okay?
Oh God! I literally just seen this Jay the other day on TikTok. Like he was like, "Would you rather have 20 million by yourself or 100 million with bro?" Like he was like, at first he was like, "I'd rather have my own 20 mil." Say I did it, but he was like, in reality, no one's gonna care that you made that shit by yourself. Nobody, and you're $80 million down in shit because you didn't want to go fuck with bro.
You gotta be a dumbass.
Nobody's gonna know that you. Oh yeah, you made 20 million on your own. Cool.
Personality, fucked up.
Cool.
I was thinking about it a little bit, you know.
100 mil.
Telling you,
You don't want to partner up.
Fuck that.
So how you keep up with everybody?
With like the people that I talk to or the people that I manage.
Like man, because like I basically do it in a sense what you do with my Herbalife like stuff. So it's like I have to check up on my clients and make sure they're good. And I know eventually like my clients I'm gonna get more eventually. So it's like I need to make sure that I can stay on task with all that. I mean, I already set reminders and do all that, but I want to know since you've been doing it for a while, like.
Yeah. So first and foremost, I write everything down. Business plans, things that I need to do, things that I need to catch up on, goals, all that. I write it down.
Okay, I've been doing that.
Facts. Like
start now.
Please start now. Like if you want to do something, you have to write it down because you can always go back, look at it, and be like, oh, okay, I need to change this, or oh, that's where I went wrong at, or why was I thinking that way, stuff like that. Writing is key, and then communication is definitely key. If you can't talk to nobody on the phone, text, write, use social media to reach out to them, or even a Zoom call or a FaceTime call, you're not going to get anywhere. Because you have to be able to communicate with people.
Right. So let's say be social. You know what I'm saying? Because like you just said,
Yes.
you don't do that, but you know what I'm saying. Being in the environment we are, like that's what we gotta do. Like if we want to grow, we gotta talk to niggas. I don't even like talking nigga. Y'all know. Like I hate talking to just humans. But
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
We've all been that way. So I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm supposed to be going to get more clients. Like I have to go. Yeah, like you. That's what I'm learning. You gotta go do it
if you want to do this shit.
Yeah.
Right. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying? If you want to work a 9 to 5, shit.
Go ahead.
Go do that.
Best.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Feel me? Somebody gotta do it.
Right.
But I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, bro.
It won't be me. So none of these guys, nobody in this room will be doing that shit the way we're talking right now.
Not for the rest of their lives.
Oh, God.
You're supposed to be getting back into YouTube. What's up? What's going on with that?
Actually, I made a video yesterday explaining what managing models is like, So.
Yeah.
Wait, so you said it was about what?
What managing models is like.
Good.
Some of my.
So when should that be out, goddamn?
I was actually planning on maybe editing it tonight, but I want to edit the showcase recap before that, so I can get everybody's stuff out there.
So within the next couple weeks, probably like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Respect.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Right, I'll fuck with that. Yeah,
Y'all definitely gonna check her out. Y'all got all our socials. You feel me? Y'all can get her socials at the end, and then y'all gonna go check her shit out.
It'll be in the description.
Learn more. Feel me? She gonna really go in depth. So
you already know.
Do you plan on doing anything else? Like, what's your really like other stuff that you want to get into while you're doing all this for the future?
So I'm like very interested in the film community. I want to make movies, of course YouTube videos. Actually own my own camera so I can do some photo shoot content for people.
Right.
Like that was really like my main goal. So.
Right. So you want to like
making faces at me.
Nah, you gonna be a movie director. That's your
Right. Yes. Director. Yes. Most definitely.
But I was gonna say you want to do like more of a directing way or like acting or like.
All of it.
Fuck with that. Right.
like y'all two need to make movies.
I know. We making
come on with an
movies. What's going on?
Yeah.
Right.
The biopic.
How do y'all keep y'all friendship like so strong, or have had it so long? People be switching up. People be fake, having attitudes.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody ever asked
ain't
us
nobody.
that.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever asked us that. Who want to start?
Who knows? Oh God,
Who
it's just
knows?
like what the fuck? Like I don't think we do like we have to do this to make sure this stays like this.
Like, do y'all have communication things like, oh, if I feel this way, I'm gonna do this, and then they know? Or like, what is it? Like, have y'all ever had beef? Has there ever been drama?
Yeah, there was definitely a point in time where he didn't fuck with me.
Yeah, I hated this nigga. Like, I really did not fuck with this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was mad childish when I first met him. So like, it was like, well, I was mad childish when I first met him too. So like, me being younger and them being older, it was just like they were probably did this shit, but now I'm doing it to him, and like I would be really annoying. Like at a point in time I called him a bitch and he took it dead seriously, and he did not fuck with me. He wanted to fight me. I used to fight this nigga.
That was like when we first met.
This nigga, bro, I used to fight him all the time.
Tight one time.
I don't know why that shit pissed me off. Like, that's funny
I
as
feel
shit.
like it's just how a nigga catch you.
Nah, because it's because we wasn't really close. It was like, nigga, you ain't finna call me a bitch. Like,
yeah, and I think I did it a lot.
yeah.
I'm like, you a bitch. Like, just say that shit. It's like, it was just because, like, I was young. I didn't, like, I'm thinking, yeah, we good, bruh. So, yeah, I'm just talking about shit, just being a kid. But, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, I just feel like our bond, we just all look at shit certain ways, and we do all look at shit different. That's why we diverse CNT. But
I was gonna say like at the end of the day, like it's more of a respect level because we've all known, like we all kind of have an idea of what we've all been through. But then at the same time, like you know what I'm saying, we all gonna keep it a G. Like, and then like that's I personally I'd rather not surround myself with nobody else because it's like every time this nigga's bullshitting, I tell him straight up, I'm like, bro, like I'm not fucking with you, bro. Like, and I really tell him like, bro, like you're pissing me off.
It's
same
happened
like
a lot.
vice versa. So it's just like
me and this nigga, like if y'all knew how many times we sat down and was like, all right, we have to talk about this situation, get past this situation, and make sure that's what it is, and it happened every time. Like, you feel me? Like, we don't ever, once we talk about it, it's talked about. You feel me? We can talk about shit. Other niggas can't be communicated to whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I still got problems with communication.
yeah, niggas be acting dumb when you be trying to communicate to them, especially niggas. Like, it's really not females, it's strictly niggas. Like, when I be trying to talk to niggas, they'll act stupid. They'll like,
huh?
No,
He
God.
said, I call your mom. Huh? What did you say? Yeah. I didn't hear that, nigga.
No, because like, bro, like, how the fuck you not comprehending what the fuck I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
he
do be in groups of niggas, and he'll ask a question, niggas won't say nothing.
then them niggas be like, word.
He'll be like, I work.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, alright, fuck y'all. Like, nigga, I'm on some, like,
Then you try to talk to the nigga, nah, fuck that. Nah. You want this? Nah. I'm like,
yeah, bro, cause like, you wasn't talking in the first place.
Right.
Nigga, now you wanna talk?
Oh,
Like, nah.
my God.
Which is crazy, because he don't be liking to talk to niggas. So he be tweaking when they ready to talk to
Yeah, oh
niggas.
God. I don't know. Actually, I feel like we all know a part of everybody's story, and like the bond just never broke. And if it did, like it just never, it didn't break.
Right. Bro, we've been through a lot of shit together, bro. Just like if you put this shit on the whole plate, nigga, there's been a lot of shit over that motherfucker. So,
and I mean, we always check on each other.
Yeah.
Or we tell
Mental
one
checks.
another that we do mental checks with the group, like how your mental scale of 1 to 10.
that shit
like,
is important.
It's
Yeah.
important.
No, true friends. People don't do that shit.
Yeah, nah. I mean, that's what separates them from your niggas. That's what it comes down to.
I was at this point we're not even friends. It's more of
Yeah.
like a brother shit. Like, or at least for like I know for me and Nell, because like we're the only children, like we're the only child in our family.
Right.
So it's like like you know we keep each other very close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, nah, this is family.
Let's not
yeah, like we're honestly probably closer than more family. Like
I'm closer. I'm closer with them than my family.
Like,
Bro,
that's
that word,
terrible.
Family means nothing. It's
fact.
just a label.
Bro, I was bruh.
It's just only a label. That's what the world is. It's labels.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's all the world is labels. You could be ass. You could be shit. Like, it's just labels. Like, that's all it is. So family means nothing to me. Like, these guys, like, everybody's been here for me, I feel like, at a point in my life. So that's my family. They've been here. I could go to a cookout right now and not know what aunt that is.
Right.
You don't even know them.
Don't even want to talk to them because I don't know
When
you.
you was this little. say though.
Oh God.
What the fuck?
And you haven't been back in my life, so therefore stay where you are.
Know me. Like,
like, bruh, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, this is family. That's
what?
I'm about to say, somebody told me the time. They said, family don't make your eye related, loyalty do.
Oh God.
Never come see me. I'll offer to pay. Nigga would never come fucking see me, bro. Like, he just was not mature. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Like, you got to pay for him to come see you?
Not like pay him, but like, oh, I got your plane ticket. Or like, I mean, I have my own crib. So like, what the fuck? What you doing? Like,
Yeah.
ah!
Hey, you was flying niggas out.
I would have flew that nigga. I was like, what are you saying?
Getting on the PJ. Oh, I want to appreciate you for having me on here. You know,
appreciate you for sure.
Of course.
Where can they find you?
I'll be forgetting Snap.
You funny as shit.
Y'all can find me on Instagram and YouTube as Neisha.
Yes, sir. Link in the
You
description.
feel me? We gonna have that. Her video gonna be out soon. We're gonna be posting it. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. You feel me? But stop racing and 10. We out.
Also, if you're a stepper and you're looking for something to do, we got a fucking lounge out here now. It's not dead no more. You don't have to go to Fredericksburg, DC, Woodbridge, shit like that. You got something here. So check out High Neighbor Promotions on Instagram or The Little Place at the moment.
Yeah.
It was definitely lit. Y'all tune in and come check it out.
Bye.
Bow.